The United States military is currently deployed in an active war in Iran, and ICE is arresting the spouses of the soldiers fighting it. Army Sergeant First Class Jose Serrano, 27 years of service. Deployments to Afghanistan. His wife detained by ICE. Army Staff Sergeant Matthew Blank. His wife Annie Ramos, 22 years old, detained by immigration authorities after accompanying her husband to Fort Polk to obtain a military-dependent ID card. Blank told reporters they were doing everything the right way. These are not isolated cases. They are a documented pattern. The National Military Family Association issued a formal warning in 2026. Immigration enforcement actions involving military families affect both readiness and recruiting. Their direct question: how can a service member focus on deployment when his wife is under threat of deportation? The Pentagon has no public readiness assessment that includes immigration-related family instability among tracked force stressors. That last part is the tell. The military measures readiness through deployments, training, retention, and equipment. It does not measure what happens to a soldier's combat effectiveness when the government he is fighting for is simultaneously threatening to deport his family. The myth is that these are separate policy tracks. Immigration enforcement, military readiness, two different departments, two different mandates. The data says they are the same body. A soldier whose spouse was detained by federal agents 3 weeks before a deployment is not a readiness variable the Pentagon is tracking. He is a person the system has decided to use in two contradictory ways simultaneously. A soldier with 27 years of service and combat deployments had his wife detained by the same government he served. The Pentagon has no readiness metric for that. What does it tell you about an institution when it can measure fuel costs to the dollar, but has no system for tracking what it does to the families of its own soldiers? Like and follow for more.